life, death. Romans chapter 8 is an explosive story, an explosive testimony on life and death. This was once a vibrant limb, part of a flourishing tree, and at this point it is death. Here we are in a cemetery, and there's so many stories to tell. There's so many decades covered. Some have had great life experiences, but I would imagine, and I would argue, being in this cemetery on the north side of Houston, that is historically land that serves as the final resting place of the least, the lost, and the last. I'd imagine these individuals had some suffering in life. They had some hard times in life. And people who are unwise in their mind, do you know they'd rather struggle in life than to have their body come to such a place? We see death as a negative, and death is a life. Romans chapter 8, verse 18 says, "For I reckon, that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us." Life is difficult. Life is hard. And someone says, why does such negative things happen in life? Why did the plane have to fall? Why did my husband have to leave me so soon? Why did grandma, who's so kind and so sweet, why did she have to become sick? In life, after the fall of Adam, sin began to reign in the world many thousands of years ago. And we are living in the effect of a sin-contaminated world. This is not the existence that God had in mind. This is not the existence that God had perfectly planned out for us. But through our poor choices, through our decisions to not choose the things of God, but to choose the things of the flesh, to choose the things that are contrary to God, we see that we live in a realm that is known for suffering, that has pain, that has hardship. So what do? Do we become sad? Do we become cynical? Do we become depressed? Because what is the purpose of life? Here I am, a part of a powerful tree, only for some big storm to come along and it breaks. I don't know about you, but I've had some suffering in life. I've had some pain in life. There's a time in my life I was on the right track, wake up one day, and did not know that that's the day I would get shot. It was written all on the news, written all in the newspapers that I got shot. In the wrong place at the wrong time, but the story was told as if I was doing something contrary, selling drugs, and it really was just life happening to me, the sufferings of life. There were other moments and other times in life when things happened, such as being burned, consequences of my own poor decisions. And I often talk about my legal circumstances in life, consequences of my poor decisions. But there is good news, my friend. There is a new reality that is totally different from your old reality. When Christ enters your life, a newness takes place. At that moment, you receive a new spirit. And when you start to receive the new spirit, you have power to overcome sin. When you have that power to overcome sin, you now have the ability to make new choices. And when you have the power to make new choices, you're going to produce new consequences in your life. And these consequences are going to be desirable consequences in your life. And you're going to see Christ through his protection and through heavenly angels guarding your path. You're going to see how God elevates you and has you walking into your place of purpose. My friend, do not allow the sufferings that have taken place in life, do not allow your yesterdays to challenge and affect your tomorrow. There's one other thing I want you to know about life, is that it does not end. Whether you're in Christ or whether you're not in Christ, life does not end. When you go to the other side, if you do not know Christ, you're going to spend your time in hell with all of the pain and all of the torment and all of the suffering. And then if you choose Christ, you're going to spend your life in such a journey, in such a peacefulness, that, man, you will not be able to imagine the things that God has in store for you. Come back tomorrow, and I'll give you part 2. God bless you. That will